Hello, my ginger loves. I hope all is well. Welcome to Tea Time with Joss. I am your co-host, Joss. Remember that I am not for everyone, and neither is this reading. This reading is for those on the healing journey who may wish to get a little guidance, a little help on the path, get confirmation that you're moving in the right direction. Take what's yours, don't steal what's not. If y'all hear Bella, Bella is the dog next door, in case you're new here and you don't know that. I heard her earlier. She's up and letting everybody know she's ready for action. So if you hear Bella, that's Bella. Okay? That's just who she is, and we have to accept her for that. She's really old. I think she's a Chihuahua. She an ankle biter. And baby, she will bite your ankles with no teeth. So, we just have to accept Bella for who she is, respect that this is, who she chooses to be, and love her for it. She's very cute though, and she know it. That's why she is like that. All right, we're going to get started with the Raise Your Vibration deck. On the bottom, it says, raise your vibration is a mantra that calls me to light up. So this reading might be to light a fire under somebody's behind. This is going to tell you what you need to do to raise your vibration, so you can close out 2023 in a healthy way, and you can open up 2024 and the rest of your days to be healthy. Okay. So we have my sexuality is sacred. That came out before, y'all. Being told to do another one. I thought y'all said another one. Oh, okay. Sheesh. That's too many. Now y'all being funny. Anyway, I am protected by source. So somebody might just need to know, all these messages that came out. I am protected by source. Somebody may be feeling, very vulnerable. You may be, you may be feeling like, even though you've been going through a lot, you know that you are divinely protected. You know that you have spiritual coverage, because even though some of the things may have caused you to bend, it didn't make you break. And someone may be in a space of gratitude. Your heart is very grateful because you know that spiritually you are so covered. You are loved. Take the weight of the world off your shoulders. Yeah, so somebody may be carrying too much. Like I said, somebody may have been going through a lot. This year, I feel, has been very challenging, but in the best ways. A lot of responsibility may have fallen on people now that, the world is kind of open for real now. people are, being opened up to their spiritual gifts. And, when you are a compassionate person, when you are an empathic person, you feel the heaviness that's been in the atmosphere. And so, the last year or so may have been difficult for some of y'all. I know that it has been for me. There's been a lot of changes, but they were all things that were helping me. Somebody may go outside, you may stargaze. Somebody might like to, go to very high peaks or places where you know that you can see the moon very well and do your moon work. Somebody may go outside and, talk to the stars. That is your form of praying. That helps you to kind of lift the weight that you're feeling, the heaviness. But you've got to release yourself from that. You've got to free yourself from that. For some of you, it's by using your voice. And I say that because this card is mostly blue. Blue is our throat chakra. See that guy? He's out there gazing at the stars. So, somebody needs to give themselves some more grace. And you also need to stop feeling like it's your responsibility to carry everyone and everything. It's really not. It's really not your business. The world is blessed to have you. So this is just a reminder to someone that you are important. You're needed. Every day that God wakes us up, it's because we still have something to do. So until you don't wake up anymore, you need to keep going. There's still something that you have to offer to the world. And because of that, because of the blessing that you are, you have to be around to make that part of the contribution. Raising the frequency of the planet, raising the frequency of the minds and the spirits that are around you, that share space with you. It's your job. Some of you may be light workers, some of you may be healers. I heard lawyer. So you may be someone who helps the disenfranchised, people who really need that advocate. You may just be a person that, you don't like to see people get shitted on. You don't like to see people taken advantage of. You may be someone who is very invested and, embedded with justice. And because of that, you are a blessing to the world. Every day that you open your eyes, that you take a breath, that all of your limbs work, that you can use your mouth, that you can use your mind, your voice, your spirit to speak into the atmosphere, that is letting you know there's still something for you to do. Somebody needs that reminder. I call back my power. I think that came out the last time also in one of the readings that I did. So yeah, every night somebody needs to be making sure that you're calling back your power. This is what I said the last time. You need to make sure that you're calling back the energy that you've released into the atmosphere so that you're not depleting yourself. Wherever your energy was meant to make an impact, it made the impact, but you still have to call back your power so that people aren't walking around with your energy. You're very powerful, whoever you are. All that electricity, yeah. So just every night, remember to call your power back to you. I am a light in the world. Somebody may need to, maybe create an ancestor altar and light a white candle every day. If that's not something that you already do. This is still going back to being a blessing to the world. That the world is blessed to have you. I am a light in the world. I said someone may be a light worker. So definitely someone, you shine very brightly. You have the best energy. People get around you. They love your hugs. They love your conversation. They love, they love just kicking it with you. They love being around you, but it's because you have a pure, genuine energy. You're not putting on, you're not fronting, you're not faking for anybody. you know that you carry a tremendous amount of love and spiritual wellness within you. And so because of that, you know, people want to be around you. But in knowing who you are and knowing that you are this light, it's very important that you remember also that that light can't be shared with everybody. Not to full capacity. Is that it? This is me. This is not spirit. Let me see if anything else want to come out. Somebody definitely needs to do some sacral chakra work. Yeah. Someone has a issue, or you're getting over an issue with your self-esteem. That caused you to share yourself physically with people that you knew didn't deserve it. Nothing came out, so clearly, you are safe here. Yeah, like, I just feel like somebody is, the last message was about somebody using what they got to get what they want, but I'm feeling from this is someone who is kind of in a place where your creativity may be blocked off. You know, you may be having issues with manifesting. And it's because you're having a block. You've shared your energy where you shouldn't have, and it's causing you a blockage. And yeah, I feel like someone has forgotten that you are a god, a goddess. It's giving, you know, that looking for love in all the wrong places type energy. It fell over. So, yeah. And that, I feel like that's somebody falling in shame. Don't be ashamed. You just gotta heal from whatever put you in this energy of feeling unworthiness and feeling like giving yourself to someone physically is the only way that you can build connections, is the only way that you can feel good about yourself, that you can feel loved and appreciated and wanted and all of those things. You've got to get to the root of where that comes from. And if you really sit down and really get real with yourself, you'll remember. It'll come to you. It'll come back to you. It might take, you know, like a few days, but it'll come to you. But somebody definitely needs to do some work on their sacral chakra. Someone may have been confused about their sexuality. I can't speak on that because that's not my experience, but I get that message also. So, you know, this is calling somebody to do some root chakra work because you need to sit down, you need to get grounded, get stable in your energy so that you can be open. Because the next chakra, I think, after your root is the sacral. So, yeah, somebody needs to really, you need to take some time and figure out why you're in an energy of just giving yourself away. You may have very healing sex, and so that might be another reason why, these vampires, that's what they essentially are drawn to you. And you have a need to feel wanted and needed, appreciated, loved, good enough, acceptable, worthy of love. But baby, that's not love. That's lust. And they are not the same. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. On the bottom, we have Mami Wata, naked. So yeah, there's some vulnerability. And I said that at the beginning. There's some vulnerability that someone is either experiencing or that you may be coming out of. But you need to be vulnerable with yourself. It's time to get real. I told y'all in the last reading, somebody may need to do some water work. Someone may resonate with a water goddess. We got a water goddess the last time, y'all. So yeah, masks, yeah, and shame. Like somebody is not being authentic. Somebody's not being themselves, and it's because you do have some shame. We carry shame in the sacral chakra. So somebody feels some shame around something, and whatever the something is something that you don't need to feel shameful about. It's causing you to really put yourself in a space where now you're getting attachments, demonic attachments, soul-sucking attachments, succubus, incubus attachments. Yeah, worthiness. Number 14, which breaks down to a 5. So yeah, somebody needs to, you need to do your work and change this. And you're being called to do this before this year ends, to begin the process, not to make the change. If it took years for you to get like that, then obviously it's going to take some time. Maybe not necessarily years, but some time, depending on how much work and effort you do. But it's going to take some time to come out of it. But yeah, worthiness. Somebody is struggling with their worth. And maybe that's where these feelings of, truth. Yeah. 34, which is 7. And then we have, after worthiness came out harvest 43, which is also 7. So yeah, 77, somebody might be seeing that. But yeah, anyway, maybe something happened, with parents, not telling you that you were loved, not making you feel worthy of love, not making you feel attended to, maybe not emotionally being there for you. And so that's what's causing you to allow yourself to attach to these energies that honestly, they just want to harvest all your goodness. See that dance? They just want to harvest all your goodness. And I'm feeling like this, with this truth, it's like, you see how she's next to this water? We have water again. And then, but she's not looking into the water. She's not looking at herself. They're able to harvest this energy from you so easily and so quickly. I'm hearing that it's happening quickly because you're not living in your truth. You're afraid to face whatever your demon is, whatever it is that's keeping you in a low vibrational energy of just giving yourself away. When you know that whomever this is, you're sharing your energy with, and it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be family members, this can be friends, this can be at your job. You're just giving yourself away, right? And you know that you're not getting any love from it. You know you're being used. Like, this is for someone that you know the truth. You're not in denial. Well, maybe you are because you're not changing it. Maybe just a skunch. But it's like you're afraid to face the truth. Demons don't like to look at themselves. So somebody needs to start doing some mirror work. You need to start speaking, affirmations over yourself to help you lift your spirit, to help you lift your self-esteem, to help you change the way you look at yourself. Because I promise, once you change how you feel about you, it's also going to change who you draw to you. And these succubus, incubus, vampiric, nasty, obsessive, opportunistic energies won't be able to attach to you. They may come toward you, but they won't be able to attach. That's also an indication that that's something you need to work on within yourself. Codependency, feeling like you need the validation or the energy of others in whatever kind of way in order to feel valuable. That's something that you need to work on within self as well. And then, I said the sacral chakra is where your creativity is. It's where your manifestation is. So it'll open that back up to you. You'll be in your bag. The 7 sisters, there's some, back and forth about whether it was one woman with these 7 beautiful gifts or if it's 7 real sisters, right? But then you have 7 again, 7 sisters. So you have 777. Somebody may be seeing that. That's the number of the divine. There is definitely divine protection. You are safe here. You are covered spiritually. And I was saying somebody may know that you have divine protection because despite all of the hills, all of the valleys, all of the things that you've gone through, the ups, the downs, the arounds, the hokey pokey and all that shit, you still are not broken. It didn't break you. This creativity card is number 12, which breaks down to a 3. So the number of expansion. When you begin to do your healing work with your sacral chakra, when you begin to heal the part of you that has allowed people, because you allowed that. Okay, let's be honest. Let's tell the truth. Okay. When you start healing that, the people you have allowed to make you feel unworthy will begin to disappear. They'll just fall off. The trash will take itself out. You won't have to do anything. All you have to do is start healing. And you reap your own harvest. And you stop letting these energies harvest from you. Harvest off of you. You're living in your truth. You're facing yourself. You're doing your work. You're healing. 777. Look that up. See what it might mean for you. See what the angels and ancestors might have to say. I'm also hearing if you are a person that you self-pleasure, be mindful of your intention. Be mindful of who you have in your eye when you're doing this. Because you're calling that energy to you. So whatever kind of energy that person has towards you or those people, however, whatever, that's your business. But whoever it is that you have in your eye, in your spirit at that time, you're calling that energy to you. That may be another reason someone is having difficulty with releasing themselves from these negative feelings, because that person doesn't see you as worthy. That's not for everyone. You have moon. Take note of intuitive messages. So yeah, because I was going to say, especially if you do it during the new or full moons, close to those times or on those nights, those energies are very high. And so you're more likely to manifest that energy to you. So this is definitely a message for someone. Take note of intuitive messages. We wasn't even talking about that. So that's definitely for someone. There also could be someone that is doing that to you. And so you need to be mindful of your dreams, because God may be, or your ancestors, something may be coming to you, letting you know that someone's doing some kind of sex magic. And sex magic don't necessarily have to be with another person. After moon, we have lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards, and she's falling on top of harvest. And look at all these apples. Look at all that harvest, that fruit, all that greenery. Open your heart. Don't close it off because of what's happening right now, but just be more discerning with who you are sharing your harvest with. Someone has grown quite a bit despite what you've been experiencing on this leg of your journey, despite what you've been going through. Someone has grown a lot. And because of that, you're going to start reaping your rewards. Earlier, when I was doing a pre-shuffle, I saw spring. So, this may be some rewards. Things may really start taking off for you in the springtime, which that's not far from now. Then we have high priest, intend, and create. Yeah. Again, about creativity, about creation. And I was just telling y'all, if you're doing some kind of self-pleasure, you may not know that you're doing sex magic, but you are. And so your intention is what you are creating. That's what you are manifesting into the 3D, and that's what you're calling to you. So you want to be, very, very careful about this. And then you have on the bottom, Lord, take charge with authority. So, yeah, somebody needs to stand in their power. It's time for you to release this person from your life. But you know that already. You've been getting that message. You've just been prolonging it because you have a false sense of love with this person. That's not what that is. I promise it's not. Or with these people. If it's not romantical, if it's platonic, if it's family, that's not love. It's just your energy, being honest, simply irresistible. That's what I heard. Remember that song? I'm telling y'all how old I am. But your energy is simply irresistible. And because of that, people, they latch onto you. It's literally a latching. It's literally a latching, like I'm picturing like claws, like grabbing onto you. They are latching onto you. So you need to stand up and get in your high priest energy, rekindle your relationship with the Most High, with your guides, with guardians, angels, ancestors, whomever you believe and trust in. You need to get in your higher self. Because if you're wanting to change the way you feel about yourself, it's time to raise your vibration. Remembering your sexuality is sacred. Yeah, Santa Muerte, offering. Yeah, it's time to offer up all this negative energy. You need to offer this energy up to God and ask God for help on transmuting this. Because it's time to turn it around. 777. Yeah. Divine blessings. That's spiritual blessings. That's spiritual abundance. You've grown and you've outgrown this energy. And maybe, once this person or these people, maybe once they grow up, they can come back into your space. But for now, no thanks. You don't want it. So, we have glamour energy, glam. Yeah, somebody needs to do some mirror work. Somebody may be doing something against you, trying to steal your looks as well. Like make your health. Put you in an appearance that's not appealing to you or to anyone else. But somebody definitely needs to do some mirror work. Talk nice to yourself. Then we have Isabta, clarity. Yeah. I said that somebody knew. Whoever is experiencing this, it could be one person, it could be 10 people, it could be 1,000 people. I don't know. But whoever is experiencing this, I said that you had been given signs, or you knew that this person was harvesting from you. You knew it. And clarity is falling on top of harvest and enjoy growth and reap rewards. You know. You are absolutely clear on who this is. Which means you're absolutely clear on knowing that it's time to get rid of them. They've got to go. Because they're making you feel a ways about yourself, and that's not acceptable. Then you have Witch, Metaverse. Falling on top of intend and create. And I've told y'all many times that this card is about the energy you are putting out into the universe. What you are conjuring. You see that cauldron down there with that potion? With all that smoke coming out of it? That's what you're releasing into the atmosphere. Intend and create. You need to get into your higher self. God is calling you higher. But what you are putting out is not what you want. And it's time to change your intention. And then you have Karasar, autonomy on the bottom. So this is kind of like the Chariot. So yeah, it's time to move away from this energy. Quickly. Okay? Because you need to get yourself back into balance. You need to get your sacral chakra in order. You need to get your sex energy under control. It's out of control because you're out of control. You need to do some root work, root chakra work, not root work. I mean, if you do, that don't have nothing to do with me. But you need to do some root chakra work. You need to work on your stability, your core, your how you stand up. You need to work on your I said what I said, it is what it is energy. Okay, you need to do some mirror work. You need to talk to yourself nice in the mirror. Demons don't like to face themselves. The way to get rid of the unworthiness is to speak to yourself as if you are worthy. Because you are. You want to change what's happening. It's time to make some changes. But you definitely need to move away from this succubus, incubus, vampiric, soul-sucking, scared to heal themselves, so they want to take all your energy person or people. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. If this resonated for anyone, which I hope that it did, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Please leave me comments, y'all. I want to know what's going on with y'all. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking this journey with me as the channel grows. So will we. So spread the word. If you think anybody could benefit from any of these readings, anyone that's truly wanting to heal, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I love y'all so much. Have the most wonderful rest of the day. Love y'all. Bye.